All right, I need to run this without camera here. Hello, I'm Brad Fraser. This is Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. And yes, we have 2 Balanas now. As you said, Noel. Is 2 Balanas enough Balanas? Is the real question. Can we get 3 Balanas? I mean, Balana's a great character. I certainly wouldn't mind maxing out our Balanas, min-maxing Balanas. Yes, indeed. All right, so we've got 2 Balanas, and Tuvok nearly died, but the doctor saved him through a freaking miracle of science. All right, why did all of our power go out? We have plenty of power. Apparently the game decided I needed to turn off all of my power. I don't know why, but we turned it all back on, so we're fine. Just a little odd is all. Yeah, Voyager, apparently when we logged out, Voyager went to sleep mode. All right, we do have 25 crewmen who are sick or injured. Jordan Tassan is sick and injured. That's pretty impressive. Balana, of course, is injured because she was injured in the time she was, split in 2. She can still do her job. It's just, she's getting treated for her injuries. Yes, regular Balana. We have Klingon Balana right up here. She's better than fine. She's amazing. She can do anything. She can run through a wall if we asked her. All right. We are currently trying to get a bio laboratory. Not just because Kim told us to, although it was very nice of him to say that. We're trying to build all of the advanced stuff, and we need bio packs, neurogel packs to do that. All right, so what are we doing right now? We are currently trying to search for clues for Kulla's whereabouts by flying here, there, and everywhere. We got plenty of duranium. We got plenty of fuel at the moment. I'm gonna just top off our fuel, just so I feel a little bit more secure, and then we'll head to the next system in the sector. Captain, we've detected massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J gas giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, and the potential fuel yield is exceptional. How do you want to deal with this problem? So should we send our shuttle in, or do one of the worse options? Yeah, shuttle sounds good. Yeah, let's go. We filled most of the storage capacity, but the shuttle's barely holding it together, Captain. 3 crew got injured. We might actually need to buy... Oh no, we got ambushed too. We might actually need to build another sick bay. We're really struggling here with our crew being injured and sick. All right, hi Kitty. All right, let's see here. Chakotay, Tuvok, and Balana are our top folk. Okay. All right, let's start combat.
What are your orders, Captain?
The good news is we're really in great shape as far as, military goes.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
So far. I'm sure there's going to be a point where we need to do better. But right now we're pretty good. Okay, we're just going to fly right by the big ship and go after the little one.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Shields down, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Okay, cool. So now we can take on the big boy. What do we want to shoot from the big boy? Oh, let's go after his engines.
To attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay, shields are out, so... Sorry, not shields, engines. Engines are out. So at this point, we can do whatever we want. Yep. And we want to win, and we do. Okay, there were a lot of injuries, actually, while we were trying to get the shields back up. Kitty, you were right in the way, buddy. Hull status, 77%. We also got some damage to our aero shuttle bay for trading and the cargo bay. Which cargo bay, I wonder? Because depending on which cargo bay it is, that could be a really serious problem. Let's repair this one. And you know what? Let's just repair both of them. I don't know which cargo bay was damaged. We injured the cargo bay. I mean, looks like it's pretty decent. Okay, but we did get our fuel topped off. We're in good shape on everything except for like injuries at this point. Injuries not so great. Let's head to System 5. Is there System 4? Oh, this is all System 5. Got it. Okay, our cargo bay is back up. Oh, it was our duranium storage. That's not ideal. Okay, so we're currently taking damage from the environment. So it's damaging our hull, which is not ideal. We're in an asteroid field. This dense cluster of celestial bodies poses a collision risk. So we're losing 15 per cycle. We need to improve our navigational deflector to reduce the damage we're taking. Captain, I'm picking up a strange energy spike. It's recent, and the signature is almost identical to our transporters. A possible module test. Analysis of the energy spike's location may yield additional data regarding Kulla's movements. Helm, proceed with caution. This could already be part of Sesko's trap. Alright, let's scan the area. So this area has thick asteroid coverage. So micro-asteroids are doing damage to our hull as we fly around. Indeed. It's fine as long as we repair as we go. Of course, we are not repairing as we go at this moment. Speaking of which, how about we start repairing as we go? So we're still losing 9 per turn until we fly out of the asteroid field. But the asteroid field's pretty thick. Alright, what do we need right now? Let's see what's in this sector that's worth getting. We have science over here. I would definitely grab that first chance we get. We could also use some duranium. So science. Let's go from science straight to the main plot, because I think main plot's kind of important. So let's go ahead and head to science. Okay, our air shuttle bay has been repaired. All right, so we can trade food for fuel. That's not a terribly good trade for us right now. All right, we have unlocked science tier 2. So we just need 70 science to unlock the biolab. I wish I could show you video. Like I don't have a video right now feed, but I have 2 cats in my lap, and one of them is up in my face. Ginger Snap is up close and personal, letting me know that he loves me very much, and I need to love him back. Right, meow. Okay, so we're going to wait and build this other thing when we can. Captain, we've uncovered a well-hidden science station on a small moon orbiting an inconspicuous planet. Despite its hidden nature, the scientists hailed us and are eager to talk. Okay, so first off, let's mark this thing we don't have available. We don't have Science Laboratory Level 2. So that's number 4. We have a lot of things that we need. That's one of them. So science lab level 2. So we got 4 things competing. One of them is biolab. The other one, we mentioned biolab, so we need to bump that up to 7. When we mentioned we need something, we need to bump it. So we have biolab at number 1, but then we have 3 tied for number 2. Engineering office, waste disassembler, and science lab. It would be good to have a toilet. All right, so we can invite the scientists to join the crew, or we can ask for an exchange of science knowledge. So asking for this is probably the better option. All right, let's go. We've exchanged science knowledge. It was a valuable exchange of scientific data, Captain. We can make use of this data in our research. Okay, so ship. Doctor says, we have a health problem. Captain, I must inform you that some crew members are currently sick or injured but are not being treated in the sick bay. In order to maintain the well-being of the crew, I propose we build another sick bay. So we can agree to build or upgrade the sick bay. We can say we'll have all the crew or members treated, so don't worry about it. Or we can say, not now, I'm busy. Yeah. So you think we should prioritize building a sick bay? Because I think that's not a bad move. All right, let's go. So we agree to build a sick bay. So one of the things we need to do is clear out space for a sick bay, because sick bays are actually quite large. And we'll build a sick bay right here. All right, let's see. So we've got science. So let's go ahead and work on our biolab. Okay, we just picked up science by exchange of knowledge. All right, we want to go to this debris field? Let's go. Trade offers received. Hey, good news, we're out of the asteroid field. All right, can we build this? Can we build a sick bay? We can build a sick bay. Let's build a sick bay. And we'll also, well, we're busy repairing the hull. Our hull's at 300 right now, which is actually kind of a low number. So when we're done clearing the hull, we need to clear this ruined room so we have room for the bio lab that we're currently researching. Because that space we were using for a science lab, we're using for a sick bay now. Captain, we've got a major problem brewing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. This ship will not last long without a refuel. If we don't locate a new supply soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We need to act fast. You want to agree to get some more deuterium? I mean, I also think we need more deuterium. Okay. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Alright, so plot. Energy spike location ahead. Oh. Voyager sensors detect a gruesome sight. Lifeless bodies of 2 Kazon adrift in the cold vacuum of space. Their eyes are wide with terror, their faces are contorted in a silent scream. The crew exchanges horrified glances. Who are these unfortunate souls? What led to their grim fates in the depths of space? Seska's already adopted that module. The Kazon are using it. An accident, or is this an execution? Beam the bodies to sickbay. Neelix, the doctor could use your assistance. I think the doctor's busy right now. Captain, the autopsy revealed a residual transporter signal. These Kazon were beamed into space alive. Alright, so do you want to ask Neelix for inside information, 90% chance of success, or ask the doctor what else we can find out? At him, Neelix or the doctor? Okay, alright. Mr. Neelix, do you know these Kazon? Oh my, that's Jal Haran, the first mage of the Kazon Relora. Sworn enemies of the Nistrum. One of the strongest Kazon sects, lots of ships, lots of warriors. An execution like this would be considerable, given the people involved. Barbaric. What else can we find out? Are we picking up anything else? Yes, Captain. We picked up Kola's warp signature. Easily. It's almost like he's following it, almost like we're following a trail of breadcrumbs. Like he wants to be found. An ambush. Kola's objective is clear. He wants Voyager. He's drawing us to him. Rather than doing him a favor, I recommend a specialized away team, recovering the module. but that will be dangerous. So do you want to confront Cullen with Voyager, or use Chakotay's suggestion of an away team? Mm-hmm. That's right. Both options are risky. Confronting Voyager with Cullen with Voyager will give us more firepower, but it's probably a trap in some way that they're prepared for. We could send an away team, and that will probably be, well, Chakotay thinks that's going to be less likely to be a trap. Right. So yeah, it's do you want to go with firepower or do you want to go subtle? All right, let's do it. This choice has consequences. You're right, Commander. We'll sell a fully armed away team. All right. So, before we do that, let's get some fuel. We are hurting on fuel. All right, energy loss report. We are now on battery power. We do have a lot of batteries. We actually could make it 6 turns just on battery power. But the good news is we won't have to wait 6 turns because, oh look, it's fuel. Okay, so do we want to deploy collectors for safe, efficient collection? Do we want to, inefficient collection? Do we want to risk flying directly in the atmosphere, or do we want to use the shuttle? That's the obviously right answer. Okay, the shuttle collected all the deuterium it could and made it back safe and sound, 574. All right, so we need to craft a modified coil scanner to try and do that covert mission. And I'm still building the sick bay for the doctor. We need more fuel, so let's head this. Ooh, do I want to do this one or this one? I think this one's a better option. Let's go. Sick bay, life support active. The ship's primary medical facility heals injured and sick. Oh yeah, we've got another sick bay going. The crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. Okay, and in fact, we could put somebody in sick bay to run it. Who do we want running sick bay? So Doctor is the best option, but after him, probably Kess. Which means we need another diplomat. Oh, we can trade 8 dilithium crystals to lower our threat level in the sector. That's worth it. That's worth it. All right, so who's going to be here? You know what? I kind of feel like Carrie is not being terribly useful in the workshop, although we're using the workshop right now. Yeah, let's put Carrie. He's a diplomat. All right, it'll take a little bit longer to build this thing, but it's okay. And remember how earlier I said remind me to build the torpedoes? I totally forgot about the torpedoes. Also, we need to turn on engineering because we're still running on gray mode. We're running on power, on battery power. So yeah, let's do this. Let's charge our batteries up some more. Captain, we found wreckage of a small vessel. It's heavily damaged, emitting radiation, and it's about to explode. So, energy dissipator control room. Is this the first time this has come up? So let's control room. Right. All right, but that's obviously not what we're doing this time. So, should we try and carefully salvage resources scattered around the irradiated wrecked vessel, or should we send a team to try and stabilize the ship from the inside before it blows up? It's high risk, but it's got high yield. I mean, we can do. I mean, I'm a risk it or biscuit kind of guy. I'm like, yes, put people in danger. All right, let's do it. We managed to stabilize the ship and retrieved all the resources, Captain. The crew's happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. Morale plus 80. All right. That was wildly successful.
I know it's probably me.
We can pick up some more crew over here.
But I keep adjusting the volume level.
What happened?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
okay.
All right. Oh, we're out of duranium, like completely out of duranium. So let's grab some more duranium. We used all of it because we were repairing the hull. We have researched the biolab. We can build it as soon as we have duranium, which we don't at the moment. Okay, we have successfully crafted the scanner blueprints. Time to retrieve the stolen transponder module from Kulla's radar. A trade is available. We can trade food for dilithium crystals. We have to wait until this trade is over before we can do this other trade. So it's gonna, yeah, and it's going to unfortunately expire before this one is done. Yeah. Okay, the ruined room has been cleared. Unfortunately, we have an ambush. Why is our combat so low?
What are your orders, Captain?
I don't know why our combat is so low. It's got me concerned.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Kitty.
Ability ready,
We're
Captain.
not in welcome and you're not invited.
Shields down, Captain.
Bless you. Our shield's not working? Something very odd is going on here.
Shields down, Captain. Moving to defend the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright, that's a victory. And then I gotta figure out what the heck's going on. Because, enemy fled, we had a lot of injuries, we have a lot of damaged rooms. Why is the power off over there? Right, I got no resources. Detected a Class E planet. The molten surface, extremely high temperatures, and intense solar radiation make it highly dangerous. Shield generator level 2. That's got bumped up. All right. Ooh. Okay. So, we can deploy standard mining probes to mine the resources, or we can use the precise phaser beam to mine resources in the cooling crust. So, it's a workshop or phaser control room. Yeah, phaser is probably what I'd do. The phaser blast triggered a chain reaction in the unstable crust. The resulting eruption caused an energy surge, and it hit our ship. So we got some resources, but we did 40 damage to our hull. Captain, we've been looking over the structural integrity of the ship. We've sustained a fair amount of damage. Nothing that's triggering any alarms yet, but the overall hull integrity is below 50%. I recommend we take some time to dispatch a few work teams to address this damage. So we can build or upgrade an engineering office, or we can repair the hull to above 50%. What do we want to promise? We have the science, not the materials. We could... I don't think engineering office level 2 is something we have available right now. We would have to get engineering level 3 for that. Yeah, it's the only thing we can promise right now. Okay, and we're only 17 away. Let's work on that life support. And then the air shuttle run, but we don't have enough people because we're currently repairing the hull. Alright, let's try and get some more of this duranium. Okay, life support back online. And we have our second sick bay. Let's work on this air shuttle bay, and then we have some emergency quarters we need to repair at some point as well. Yeah, it needs repair. We got a couple of emergency quarters still in the ship. We detected a small debris field scattered around a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. Alright, well, we have the toilet need yet again. Only we had a working toilet in this ship. Alright, let's see here. Alright, well, we can use a tractor beam to consolidate, or we can use the correct answer, which is a shuttle. What do you want to do? Shuttle? Alright. Captain, there's a considerable amount of value in this debris. The shuttle's helped, but sadly, some parts are too dangerous to recover. Okay. We're still finishing this one. We got this one. Biolab. We currently need duranium and tritanium for the biolab we need to build. Let's get this tritanium. Kazon fighter. Captain, scanners indicate a well-armed Kazon vessel. They're hailing us. Seems like they're run out of fuel. Our scanners located a notable amount of tritanium on board their ship. Well, let's see if they want to fight. The crew is very happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. We have repaired the hull. Again, 50%. Captain, scanners indicate a well-armed Kazon vessel. They're hailing us. Seems they ran out of fuel. Our scanners also located a notable amount of tritanium on board their ship. So we can offer them 400 deuterium for 50 tritanium. We can offer them 800 deuterium for 125 tritanium. Or we can abandon. We have 400 for 50 tritanium. I think so, yeah. Kazon gladly accept the help and exchange the resources. Now, we need fuel now. We get here in 6 turns. 9 tire turns away is what it looks like. But between the fuel and the batteries, I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah, those batteries are coming in real handy, right? Alright. Let's head over here. Hey, air shuttle bay is repaired. Still working on lowering our threat level so people aren't ambushing all over the place. Mm-hmm. Right. Alright, well, let's go ahead and repair these emergency quarters. You know what? We can go to normal food rations, I think. I think we are in a good enough spot from a morale standpoint. Normal rations are probably the way to go. Do I want to work on blueprints for torpedoes? We have 29 torpedoes. I think we're still good on torpedoes. Emergency quarters are active. Alright, so the only problem we have now is there's 17 people sick or injured. We're only solving 10 of them. Yeah, I mean, they're very slowly working our way to getting better, but yeah. By the way, as people are getting healthy, our morale is also improving. Captain, we've encountered a debris field. Sensors are indicating this debris field consists of starships that have very recently been destroyed. Should we risk ambush and thoroughly scan the debris? Should we quickly beam aboard, or should we use the correct answer? The shuttle was able to locate a few valuable resources in the debris, Captain. Alright. Let's turn the... Well, the warp core is already on. We're actually more efficient than I thought. I thought we were going to run out of power before that. That's groovy. Alright, we need more fuel, so let's go ahead and get more fuel. A plasma conduit overload. Captain, we've taken a massive hit. A sudden surge, likely from that subspace eddy we passed, has caused a plasma conduit overload. Multiple ruptures are reported. Some rooms are severely damaged and offline. They require immediate repair and resources. Understand? 3 rooms got damaged.
It rains in Heart Tokyo?
Yeah. So we've got the battery compartment, emergency quarters, and another battery. You know what? I think we can kind of wait on some of this. Let's get quarters taken care of. Quarters are solved. Let's work on the battery compartment. Captain. No, the other one was way worse. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down, structurally sound, with sealed storage compartments. We want shuttle. The shuttle team managed to breach the storage and extract all of the resources. Excellent. We're in great shape now. We need this duranium. So, let's head to go get some more duranium. Battery compartment repaired. Work on this other battery compartment. Eventually, we're going to get duranium, and we're going to be able to build that biolab. At the moment, we're repairing our hull. That's the main positive. And also, we're getting healthy because we were really sick. So all of the people that were sick are healthy at this point, by the way. Yeah. So we've taken long enough to get all this done that we've actually healed up a bit. Okay. So we need a biolab. We need 80 duranium for this biolab. That's kind of what we're waiting on right now. We currently have no research in progress. We have 66 science. We should start looking at what we want to get next. So we can get resource analysis sensors, give a little bit better chance at seeing like what is where we're going. I will tell you that's not very useful. Transporter room level 2, increased rewards from away missions. That's actually really good. Let's see. some of our other options here. Cargo bay level 2 is great. Shuttle bay level 2 is also great. And then there's all of the combat options. There's lots and lots of combat options. So Biolab is first priority. What were you saying? Disruptor room is not on our list, believe it or not. Here's what we need. I mean, it is a thing we can do. Hull reinforcement is the thing we can look at. Honestly, none of the things we need are where we can get to them right now. There is sensor array level 2. Sensor array level 2, I think, is in science. Tier 3. There's large hydroponics bay is an option, which is also a tier 3 science. Waste disassembler, which is also tier 3 science. Engineering office, which is tier 3 engineering. We have shuttle bay level 2. That's something we can get right now. That's our 7th priority. Shield generator level 2 is a level 3 combat. Torpedo bay level 2 is available right now. So that's one. If you want to get torpedo launch bay level 2, that is also something we can get. But yeah, what it's looking like right now is shuttle bay level 2 is probably our best option of what we have right now, or we could try to get a tier 3 in something. Right, waste disassembler is in tier 3 science. So if you want tier 3 science, you got to wait to 100 science. But we're not there yet. So what are you thinking, Noel? You want to wait for tier 3 science? You want to try to get the shuttle bay whenever we hit 70? All right, so we'll do that. Shoo. Okay, so we can do shuttle bay now. We've detected resource reserves on the surface of Class Y planet, but we need to be careful. Its atmosphere is extremely toxic and dangerous to our ship and crew. This is a demon planet. Just being in its vicinity is dangerous due to possible thermionic radiation discharges. So, we can deploy collector probes for safe collection, and then shield generator level 2 and disruptor array. Oh, there's a disruptor array. Level 1. All right. So disruptor array level 1. This is our first time of seeing disruptor array level 1. Or at the very least, it's the first time I've written it down. Shield generator level 2. That increases the priority there. Move this and this. This goes up. Okay. So, workshop's the only option, so that's what we're going to pick. Our collector probes got lucky and managed to collect a lot of resources without incident in this toxic atmosphere, Captain. Okay, we were, however, ambushed while we were doing it. We need to upgrade our weapons because our weapon system is the second time that we've run into a problem here.
What are your orders, Captain?
All right, let's try to take out the
starboard
shields.
side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Moving to defend the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Oh, we just took out their weapons. And then they left. Alright, hull status is still sitting at 55. We did get titanium and food and morale for that. I believe that lets us build a biolab. Okay. Alright, we're still working on repairing the hull, slowly but surely. More slowly than surely. Surely you can't be serious. And let's see here. Our next move really should be upgrading weapons in some way. So let's see. So, now that we have the ability to do shuttle bay, let's do something else. Okay, so there's torpedo launch bay level 2. That makes our torpedoes a little bit better. We also have the disruptor array as an option. No, it's like a second phaser. Yeah, a second, less effective phaser. We can work on that. I mean, torpedo launch bay level 2 is one we have coming up often. You know what? Never mind. The disruptor array is the same as torpedo launch bay level 2. Come up the same number of times. There's also hull reinforcement, which is always a positive option. So, which of these do we want to do? Because we definitely need to improve our combat. We are not there right now. So I'm going to be honest with you, this is usually when I lose the game, and so you don't want to be asking my suggestion. It's like here and here adjacent. You see disruptor? Alright, let's do it. Okay. So, yeah, we can hope. We should hope, you know. Alright. I think we're good. Let's... Do you want any more crew? We can do this Class G planet to try and get more crew, or we can head to the next sector. Alright, let's get some crew before we head out then. Okay, our biolab is active. Captain, it's fully operational. We can finally begin synthesizing our own bioneural gel packs. This is a huge step for Voyager self-sufficiently, and will make a real difference in maintaining our life support and allowing us to construct and upgrade rooms. Excellent work, Captain. Kim is actually, like, jazzed about this. Alright, so we are going to clear out this ruined room. We have a spot right here where we could build another shield generator if we only had some duranium. But there you go. Entering an asteroid field, taking damage. Yeah, that one's cleared, and we just need that. Okay. We've picked up, yes. Let's see. We've picked up a distress signal from a remote Class M moon. Sensors indicate a makeshift shelter with a handful of life forms inside, low on supplies. We could give them some food supplies. If we had a hydroponic spay level 2, which we don't, we could offer them crops, or we can invite them to join the crew. Yeah, because giving them food would improve morale, but that's about it. It would improve morale, and it would also, I mean, it's guaranteed success. But yeah, we can offer to join the crew. We were able to convince many of the refugees, and they all want to join us, Captain. 10 crew joined Voyager. We actually don't have a place to put them all. It's okay. We still have good morale. Things are looking good. Yeah. All right. We are starting to run a little low on room. But fortunately, we do have Bioneural gel packs, so that's something we can take care of once we build up enough of them. We are out of Bioneural gel packs at the moment, but something we could do in the future. All right, let's get some more fuel, and we need to head to the next section, the next system. We've cleared this ruined room. Okay, so we need more duranium and more gel packs for this life support. What else are we looking for? Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Do I want to put someone in the bio lab? Someone in the bio lab would make this go a little faster. You know what? We can have the doctor look over the bio lab and have Cass watch over sick bay. Because right now there's nobody in sick bay. We also have a minor problem that we are using just slightly more energy than we have. We have batteries, so we can do this for a while, but we'll eventually need to upgrade the warp core. Okay, so that's the first time I'm mentioning needing to upgrade the warp core in this sector. As I recall, we were close to being able to do that. We need 3 more dilithium for that, and we need 100 duranium for that. But we do have the tritanium, so we're actually in really good shape to do that eventually. We need the duranium for that, though. Okay, we have successfully traded away our dilithium crystals, which we would have been able to use for the thing, but we did drop the threat level to level 2. So we're only at level 2. Level 3 being the everyone is going to attack us. Level 2 is a lot of people are going to attack us. So we're a little better. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down but structurally sound with sealed storage compartments. So should we use the shuttle? Breaching the storage compartment was not possible, but instead we salvaged the other parts. And that wasn't bad. And I'm going to head to this new sector because we really need some dilithium. Okay, disruptor control room has been researched. Now we need to build it. Okay, it is a 4 consecutive area thing. We're going to have to get some life support in order to build that. And we're already having power issues, so we're also going to have to upgrade main engineering. So I'm going to write life support as a 1, and another warp core. warp core is going to pop to really quickly to like a primary goal. All right, we did get biolab done. So that part is finished. But yeah, we're going to quickly, warp core is going to be a major priority really quick. All right. Nebula. We're entering a nebula. These vast cosmic clouds interfere with sensor readings. Hey, you should upgrade stellar cartography to do nebula scanning. Wouldn't it, though? Cold fire. Captain? Sensors are picking up a signature that... Oh, my. That can't be. Focus, Harry. If we're not hitting a subspace rift in the next 5 minutes, I'm officially on break. The Delaney sisters are expecting me for lunch, and I hear our chef might actually make something edible today. I'm reading a massive artificial structure. It's an array. The configuration, the composition, it's almost a carbon copy of the Caretaker's array. Does this mean there are more such entities out here? If we can talk to whoever's running that array, we might finally have a way home. Let's keep our feet on the deck for now, Ensign. Do you have any exact coordinates? Captain, a word of caution. The Caretaker was an entity beyond our full comprehension, possessing considerable power. Although his intent was not hostile, we were essentially at his mercy. I do not care to repeat that experience. The limited data we have for to acquire suggests the Caretaker was a Sparacistian life form. I am confident the Doctor and I could formulate a toxin to debilitate such an entity. Alright, so, would you like to develop the toxin which will make Tuvok unavailable? Or we decline, don't develop the toxin, have some trust, Tuvok, my goodness. Alright, let's do it. Sounds like a sensible precaution. Get on it. The Sparacistian toxin conceptual approach has begun. So we've found another entity, and we are going to basically prepare a toxin just in case. Okay. We can't scan anything in the nebula, which unfortunately what we're heading for is in the nebula. Alright. So, no research in process. This is a perfect time for us to study the Sparacistian toxin. Okay. What do we need right now? We need dilithium. We need duranium. We need food. Yes, these are three big needs right now. So, food is right here. Let's get some fuel, since we're really close to fuel. Captain, we've stumbled across a massive debris field. It doesn't make sense that anyone would leave this many salvageable resources floating around. We should investigate. So, sensor array.
Finances, please?
Okay. So we can do tractor beam or shuttle. Do you want to do shuttle? Captain, we successfully identified and disarmed several traps. Salvage operations were a complete success. We've pretty much topped off our fuel. Let's get this food that's right here. We've stumbled across a large, seemingly abandoned space station. Scans indicate the station is fully automated agricultural facility, with vast hydroponics bays and livestock pens. These are life forms, but there's no sign of a crew or activity. So we have hydroponics bay level 2. And large hydroponics bay. Both unavailable right now. Also, I need to put bold on the disruptor array because we need to build that sometime. All right. Okay, So, thoroughly search the station for clues, or quickly explore the storage area and take what you can. All right, let's do it. Captain, we've discovered the reason for the abandonment. There's a nest of hostile alien creatures infesting the lower levels. They seem to have driven off the crew. They noticed us and attacked. We had to get out of there. So we're only able to get 174 food, and 5 of our crew got severely injured. They're in sickbay now. Yeah. And instead of putting the crew that were severely injured in the sickbay that's manned, they put it in the sickbay that's unmanned. Of course they freaking did. So, Doctor, you work on that. Cass, you can babysit the Bio gel packs. So, in 38 turns, we will run out of battery power. Not right now, but sometime. Okay. So this is so far out of our way that I'm going to suggest we actually just roll the dice on this one that we don't know what it is in the nebula. New trade offer received. We've also entered the nebula, so we're flying blind right now. Okay. Phaser control room, level 2. I think that actually may be tiered. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll take a look. All right, Captain, we stumbled across a massive debris field. It appears to be a dumping ground for all sorts of chemical waste and abandoned cargo. Some of it looks salvageable. There is a risk we could be contaminated. So use the transporter, use the tractor. So transporter gives us a better yield. Tractor beam is safer. And I'm going to be honest, we don't really need this. I would use the tractor beam. We collected a modest amount of resources, Captain, all which appear safe and usable. Better to be cautious in these situations. All right, that wasn't bad. That wasn't what we needed, but that wasn't bad. In the nebula that we can't see, we were ambushed. So Balana has instant shield recharge, and unfortunately Chakotay is available, but Tuvok is not. He's currently developing the weapon. Okay, so we're gonna have both Balanas for this. Balana 1 is going to improve our shields. Balana 2 is going to overcharge our weapons and make them extra effective. And then Chakotay is going to dodge. All right, so let's start combat.
Captain? Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Go after our enemy's shields.
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
They're
Shields
definitely
down,
more
Captain.
effective against our shields than we are against their shields.
Moving to the ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Moving to defend the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Victory. Okay, we had a lot of injuries. We did get some deuterium, we got some food, we got some morale, but we've damaged a battery compartment, shuttle bay, and sick bay. We've successfully researched the pyrocysteine toxin conceptual approach. We need to craft the pyrocysteine toxin formula. We don't have the materials to repair sick bay right now. Fortunately, we have a backup sick bay. So we've got everyone in the backup sick bay. We're going to be working on that. But yes, our shuttles are not available because the shuttle bay was damaged. Sick bay is not available. And this battery compartment is not available because we don't have any duranium at all. Hey, someone's offering us dilithium crystals if we trade them our duranium. It's exactly opposite of what we need. There is duranium up here. We can look at that after we do this mission. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Send an away team. Survivalist to be Chakotay. Okay, so we need a engineer. So our best engineer is Normal Balana. So I'm going to say we send her. Okay, so if we have an engineer that's also security, that would be the best third option. And look who we have that's engineer and also security. It's Klingon Balana. Chakotay, Normal Balana, and Klingon Balana. Ready to go? Captain, an unauthorized signal is jamming our beaming frequency. We can't get a lock on the transporter module. Okay, both Balanas will work together to solve this problem. The away team successfully modifies a coil spanner signal. Before the Kazon notice anything, the team is beamed out of the transporter module and is on its way back to Voyager. So, that is dilithium. We also have lots of morale from that, and we got a lot of science out of it, too. It's a successful mission. We had one successful challenge, we had injury-free bonus, and we got a lot of damage at it. Okay, that was supposed to fail, by the way. But we did such a good job with it, we succeeded. Because we have two Balanas. Captain, the away team successfully returned. Good job, team. The coil scanner paid off. Seska and Kala must be fuming. Speaking of Kala, Captain, I'm sure you're incredibly proud of your little trick, Janeway. Too scared to face us directly? So, snarky response or calm response? Better safe than sorry. I'm just protecting my crew, Kala, and Voyager. Don't think we're done. You've only brought yourself more time. I hope not. It was a brilliant maneuver, Captain. But they'll be back. Take it lightly or take it seriously. Then we'll be ready. Prepare Voyager for any contingency. We'll be watching for their next move. Helm, set a course for home. Okay. That was supposed to set off a very unfortunate series of events because we were supposed to fail. But because we had two Balanas, we succeeded. Stay here. Okay. So I'm going to hit this unknown on the way to this duranium, because we need duranium really bad right now. We also have plenty of dilithium, by the way, now, once we have enough duranium. All right, so we have sensor array level 2, which just keeps moving up our list. Shuttle obviously needs to be repaired. I mean, we already knew that. So, only option is to get debris aboard. We seem to have activated a minefield, but managing to escape without suffering any real damage. Alright. So, we've got that. We can start repairing stuff now. First priority, sickbay. Yep, and then shuttle bay. And then this little battery over here. Hey, look, it's more duranium. That was the duranium thing. That was exactly what we needed. Captain, we're detecting a growing sense of restlessness among the crew. The desire to move forward, to cut more light years off our journey, is beginning to affect their focus. It's not yet a problem, but to avoid a significant morale issue, I suggest we schedule our departure from this sector sooner, rather than later. Continue. Yes, we're aware. Okay. Sick bay has been repaired. Repair shuttle bay. Yeah, we basically bought ourselves some time to lick our wounds at this point. We still have almost no food, by the way. We're going to have to switch to replicator rations, which will eat into our fuel. Navigational deflector level 2. Is that the first time for navigational deflector? Apparently it is. Alright. Sweetheart, kitty, I don't actually want your spit all over me, buddy. Alright. Phaser control room. Use a phaser beam to bore a hole through the ice. Honestly, that's probably what we would have done anyway. Phaser beam easily penetrated the ice and bored a stable tunnel directly into the plentiful resources, so we could easily transport it onto the ship. This ice planet, we basically just drilled a hole. Oh man, that's almost enough for upgrading engineering. That's really close. Close enough that I'm tempted to get some fuel on the way to this over here. No, let's just head straight there. Shuttle bay has been repaired. Okay, we've switched to emergency rations. Let's not do emergency rations. Let's do premium replicator rations. We do have a lot of injured crew. Let's go ahead and move Kess from the biolab to here so we can work on the crew that are injured. So we got 13 injured crew. Yep, we have severely injured and regularly injured. We've been taking a lot of hits. And let's work on this battery compartment while we have a moment. Okay. Okay, let's move over here. New trade offer received. Battery compartment is repaired. What is this trade? Oh, they want our food. In order to get duranium, we have no food. Alright, we do have a shuttle though. Sensor array level 2 is still not there. Sensor array level 2 is now up there with waste disassembler as a need. Keeps coming up. Alright. Okay, so there's tractor beam and shuttle. We're going to do shuttle, right? Okay, we have maxed out our storage. Successfully identified and disarmed several traps. Salvage operations were a complete success. You know what that means? It's time to upgrade engineering. Alright. And you know, even though this is doubling back a little bit, I'm going to head back here and get the fuel. Because we're going to be draining the fuel pretty fast at this point. Because there's no food.
Captain, a good number of crew have formally asked for shore leave.
You know, with all the relentless stress of our journey, a little break from duty is just absolutely vital for keeping everyone's spirits up and their heads clear. So we can let everyone go on shore leave, or we can let a few people go on shore leave. Honestly, our morale is good enough that we almost can just turn him down, but that would probably tick some people off. I mean, we could send 20 crew and not really have a problem. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, main engineering is upgraded. Okay, let's get our fuel. Captain, we received a distress signal from a smaller vessel. Their life support is failing and won't last much longer. Okay, shuttle bay level 2. Still not a thing I can do right now. Speaking of which, we can start researching the next thing. Alright, so we received a distress signal from a small vessel. Their life support is failing. They won't last much longer. Invite them onto Voyager or transmit technical instructions. We're looking for fuel. So how do we want to help them? Bring them on board to help them or transmit it remotely? Right. The instructions work perfectly. The survivors repaired their life support systems and sent a gratitude gift of valuable resources. Alright. Let's head to this next system in the sector. Spent too much time in the sector. Morale's taking a hit of 10 per cycle. But you know what? Everyone is on shore leave. They don't give a crap. They're happy. Entering an asteroid field. This dense cluster of celestial bodies poses a collision risk. Oh, that's not good. This is already not a great place to be. Anything we really especially want? Okay, so we can get crew if we want crew. We can get duranium if we want duranium. We can get fuel if we want fuel. We got food over here. So let's... This is a trade option. So let's get this fuel first. And I think let's make this track over here toward the food. We also have people that could join our crew up here. Currently we have enough crew. Sensors detect a dense cloud of interstellar gas with unusually high concentrations of deuterium. Okay, so we can use collector probes for safe, less efficient collection, or we can fly Voyager into the cloud. Or we could scan the cloud to avoid potential threats, which that was only if we had nebula scanning. Yeah, I think probes are probably the safer move. Whoa, yes. This would have been very bad if we'd done anything but probes. Captain, the collected probes have gathered a substantial amount of deuterium. So that was the right move. Captain, this trading outpost is broadcasting a subspace message advertising their wares. What should we trade with them? So we trade fuel for duranium. That's the wrong move. We can trade dilithium for titanium. That's not a bad move. Want to do that one? Accept the trade offer. Okay, current trade option is we can trade duranium for fuel. We don't have any duranium right now. Speaking of which, let's get some duranium. Captain, we've encountered a debris field. Sensors are indicating this debris field consists of starships and have very recently been destroyed. So we can use a sensor array to risk ambush. We can quickly beam aboard stuff with a tractor beam, or we can use the shuttle, which is the right answer. Okay, we've topped off on our tritanium. And gotten a lot of duranium while we were there. Okay, we actually we've got enough resources we can start looking at possibly repairing life support. We still need one more bio-neurogel pack. And in fact, sickbay is cleared. Let's put the doctor in here. Have him oversee the biolab. And while we're at it, let's put Kess in the hydroponics bay to get food more quickly. What? Oh yes, we were supposed to be researching something. Good call. We have 91 science we can use. So, we can look at the weapons materials, but really I think what we need is either shuttle bay or cargo bay. Upgrading one of those. Shuttle bay, okay. Because yeah, we use the shuttle so freaking much. We also need to start looking at Tier 3 and either science or engineering sometime. Okay. So do we want food? That's what we were heading for over here. Sensors detect a pelagic planet with a diverse ecosystem, whose oceans are home to a multitude of plants, fish, and life forms. So if only we had a toilet, we could do that option. But since we don't, do we want to beam aboard edible-looking food? Do we want to analyze the flora and fauna to safely gather the edible food sources? Or do we want to send a shuttle to the ocean to collect food? So I would say either option 2 or option 3 are the best option here. Option 3 is a pretty good option. The shuttle got attacked by sea creatures and we lost contact and it blew up. So 3 crew died, morale minus 200, our shuttle's gone. Let's build another shuttle. Is there anyone we can use to build this shuttle? Anybody available right now? I mean, we could take Klingon B'Elanna out of the torpedo bay. We could move Mr. Carey out of the Aero Shuttle bay. No, we need him in there for trades. Just until the shuttle's constructed, we'll let Klingon B'Elanna build the shuttle. Angrily hammer our way at it. Okay, let's get some more duranium, because we are duranium away from accomplishing some of our goals on the life support front. Captain, we've detected traces of metal on this planet's surface. There's an old structure nearby, and the decay suggests it's been abandoned for quite some time. We could salvage the structure, Captain, not Caption. Alright, so there's waste disassembler. Only we had a toilet. There's transporter, room level 2. I think it's the first time that's popped up. Okay. We're up to 17 needs. Let's see here. Shuttle level 2 was another one we are in the process of being available to do. Okay, so should we carefully collect any loose fragments without disturbing the structure, or should we send salvage teams to retrieve all useful metals, including any from the structure itself? Yeah, we can do salvage team. Okay, we actually couldn't hold any of the tritanium because we're like all full up on tritanium right now. But the risk paid off, and we were able to gather a huge amount of resources. We got so much uranium right now. So at this point, we are one bioneural gel pack away from being able to get this other thing open and start looking at working the holodeck in 5 turns. So we can end here for the night. But I kind of want to get that other life support started. So let's go down here and get some fuel. Voyager sensors could detect a debris field rich in deuterium. Most of the materials lie beyond the ship's safe reach due to a dense drifting wreckage that could damage Voyager. Shuttle mission is needed to collect all resources safely. Well, we don't have a shuttle, so we're going to beam up what we can. Although limited, the deuterium collected is better than nothing. Voyager retrieves what it can and resumes its journey. Yep. All right. We are going to have to turn up the warp core soon because we're running out of battery power. This is a problem. We have to wait in this sector for 12 more turns for shore leave to be over, by the way. Or we lose that crew. I just realized that. Okay, we don't have the combat power to threaten the Kazon. We're receiving a desperate transmission. A civilian transport's been ambushed by a small Kazon patrol. Its crew's been taken hostage. The message promises their expertise if we can rescue them. So attempt to contact the Kazon ship and negotiate their release, or offer fuel in exchange for the hostages. We really don't have the fuel to spare. So negotiate release. Okay, 6 crew have joined Voyager. Our morale is up 200. You know, it just occurs to me that we're supposed to be building something and we aren't. The spirocystian toxin. So I need to do that to be ready for whatever's coming. So we could do that in, I think, 13 turns. So right about the time shore leave is over. We got enough fuel for 11 turns. Yeah, there's no fuel in this system, so we're going to see if we can get some more crew, and then we're going to head to another system. All right, so we don't have a shuttle. Engineering office. And then sensor array. I could swear we have sensor array level 2 as an option. Oh, there it is. It's way up there. I was like, I remember that. Okay, so transporter rooms are only option, so that's what we're going to do. All personnel safely beamed aboard, Captain. We were able to evacuate everyone just before the station entered the atmosphere and started breaking apart. Okay, so we got 6 new crew on Voyager. Okay, and so yeah, we have places for everyone to stay because we had this one over here. We might actually want to build another emergency quarters. Because I think we have a bunch of crew that are off right now, and that's why we have enough space for everybody. Okay, so let's build emergency quarters up here. Right. And as soon as we've got that last bioneural gel pack, we could upgrade this life support. Okay. So we need to head to another system. Let's go to this system. Alright, our shuttle is repaired. Let's put Klingon Balana back in here. I say repair as if I didn't blow it up. Alright, so 6 more turns until shore leave is over. Captain, we got a major problem brewing in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. This ship won't last long without a refuel. If we don't locate a new energy soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We have to act fast. Okay, in 25 turns we need to get some more deuterium. Oh, and we've been ambushed. And they're stronger than we are.
What are your orders, Captain?
Alright, let's take on the weaker one
Moving
first.
to attack the front,
Because
Captain.
we are stronger than the big one. We can't take on both of them.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain.
Okay, so now we can focus on the big one. Because we can take the big one on
Moving to attack
one-on-one.
the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay, so their shields are out. And they ran. Okay, we got food, we got science, huzzah, and we got morale. Go team. Alright, Shuttle Bay Level 2 has been researched. And we have enough to... Never mind, no we don't. There's something we were waiting on science for. Was it this? It was this. We need fuel, and we can build this toxin. New trade offer received. Fuel is on the other side of this. That's not good. Five turns. Okay, what can we turn off? Let's turn off this entire thing. Let's turn off this entire thing. Oh no, I need... Oh wait, yes, I can. Okay, turn off this entire thing. I was like, we need that gel pack. We got the gel pack. We can repair once we've got our materials. Okay. Out of deuterium, mess hall now gives out emergency rations. Our crew members have returned from shore leave. So normal food rations. Because we have no more deuterium. Okay. Let's turn off stellar cartography at the moment. And the shuttle bay. They're offering us food in exchange for material. Do I need material? I don't need material. Let's do it. Trade will be done in 16 cycles. No, we don't have the time. We don't have the time, never mind. Abort, abort. Alright. Things aren't looking so great. Oh, you know what the problem is? I just realized what the problem was. Tuvok isn't here. That's what the problem is. Entering the nebula. Everything is turned off. Everyone is mad now. We're on emergency food. Destroy the vessel and salvage the debris, because that's all we can do right now. Let me turn this back on. Hold on. Can I turn on the shuttle bay? Let's use a shuttle. We didn't get much. We got a little bit. Let's go to this one. Okay. So, Noel, I think this may be an opportunity to use the Visard collectors. Yeah. And it worked. We've topped off our fuel. Morale just went up a lot. Engineering is now full power. Let's turn everything on. Yeah. Morale is still not great, if I'm being honest. Let's do premium replicator rations. Everyone is angry that we're still here. They're all like, why are we still here? Why are we still here? Spirocysteine formula. Takes 7 turns to do that. Yeah, they're very impatient right now. Okay. We are pretty much done with the system. We need to finish crafting this toxin before we leave. So that way we can get Tuvok back. So we're going to start hitting all of these unknowns. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. Okay, this is tritanium. We got to leave because this is nothing. That doesn't help us at all. Did we just use our fuel again? We did freaking use our fuel. Oh no. We have no fuel, we have no food. We're hurting bad. We have food. Science lab level 2. Night, honey, I'll be joining you soon. Alright. Alright. Let's analyze the animals before hunting. Analyzing life forms, let us understand how we can hunt them without endangering the herd on the team. Okay. No more food rations to improve our morale. Okay. So the food problem's solved. There's still the we have 4 turns and then we run out of energy. If this isn't energy, we're in trouble. It's not energy. We're in trouble. Well, let's use the shuttle to get the food. We're in trouble, folks. Everything's in gray mode. Emergency rations. I know. This has dilithium. Leave for now. Turn on the shuttle bay. Gather the dilithium, because it is valuable. Okay. Here's this array. Time for a Hail Mary.
Captain, I sense a heaviness amongst the crew's spirit. Being stranded in the Delta Quadrant is taking its toll. A small gesture like improving quarters or better meals or time on the holodeck might boost morale.
So, we can't do any of these things. Not now? The crew really regrets your decision, Captain. Somebody just freaking left Voyager. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Let's continue. We are limping hard.
It's like a bad case of deja vu. I guess they build these arrays in bulk? If there's another oversized Jello in this one, let's just hope isn't looking to start a family. One kidnapping is enough for one trip. So scan the array, 65% chance of success. Are there any Spiroclast Cystian life forms on board? No, but I am picking up over 2,000 carbon-based life forms. They appear to be... Wait a second. Confirming, Captain, they're Ocampa. They appear to be in an entire colony. According to our sensors, the station is at least 300 years old. Kess, are there any Ocampan history about people who left your planet, or were captured by aliens, or taken away? No. The idea that there could be a Ocampa anywhere but on the homeworld is something no one ever considered. I thought I was the only one. Let's hope the Ocampa are in a mood to talk. Hail the array. No response. However, it is loading an energy surge, Captain. Possibly weapons. Well, if they're charging weapons, they're listening. Knock again. Make sure they heard us. Maybe we should turn on some of our weapons first, Janeway. Curious. They've accepted our hail this time, Captain.
You're not wanted here.
I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. We pose no threat to you, Mr.
Tanis.
And we don't fear threats from lesser life forms, Captain. We simply have no desire to house them in our home. Your presence is loud and distracting. Ouch, talking about a warm welcome. Who does this guy think he is? This is becoming tiresome, Captain. Leave or we'll take aggressive action. Okay. So we have Butter Up Tanis with Catherine, 80% chance of success. We can Intimidate Tanis with Catherine, 70% chance of success. We have 35% chance for Chakotay to talk and tell Voyager's story. We have a 95% chance success if Kess leads this discussion. So I assume we want Kess. Yep. My name is Kess. I am Ocampan too, but these people are my family. I'd very much like to hear your story, and to share mine. May we board the array? No. But I'm willing to come aboard your ship and hear what you have to say. And that's how I joined Voyager's crew. I've been exploring the galaxy with them ever since, and I hope that one day they find their way home, and I get to see Earth with them. Are you aware of how your ship is regarded? That when Voyager appears, people fear destruction? Your ship is known as the Ship of Death. You've established quite a reputation. You killed Suspirian's former companion. Suspiria? Is that your caretaker? We did not kill her companion. He died of natural causes. Please, Mr. Tanis, where can we find Suspiria? We'd like to talk to her and set the record straight. She is nearby, but she's different from the entity you knew. She's not our caretaker, she's our mentor. And her species is actually called the Nasine. And is your Nasine mentor willing to meet with us? That remains to be seen. First, I'd like to speak with Kess. Alone. I'm sure you have a lot to discuss. I'll leave you to it. I admit these Voyager people are hardly what I expected, Kess. But more unexpected was finding you here. I had no idea any Ocampan had left the homeworld so recently. I have about 1,000 questions to ask you. I know. And I'm going to try to answer them. But first, I want to see this place you call home. Show me a sanctuary, somewhere that holds a special meaning for you.
Well, the whole ship is turned off right now, man, but...
Oh, I know just the place. I think you'll find it quite beautiful. Follow me.
Turn the hydroponics bay on for her. She needs to be in the hydroponics bay for 10 turns. I don't know that we can survive 10 turns. I think we need to leave this sector. I think we have to leave the sector. Yeah. Option 2, we can look for fuel in system 5248. Do you want to risk it? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save. Anyone want to risk it? If only we kept records of what were in these sectors, but unfortunately we don't. So we can try and maintain this. Go to system 5248 and see if there's fuel there. Or we can just go to the next sector. Like I said, I've saved, so if we have just a total catastrophic failure, we can go back to the save point. Okay, let's try it. Man, people are so angry with us right now. Hey, there's fuel.
Captain, we need to address the lack of quarters. Many people are sleeping in the corridors, and morale is suffering. I suggest building new quarters so people can sleep in their own beds.
Build enough quarters to accommodate all the crew.
Captain, I must inform you that our shields and weapon systems are inadequate to the threats present in this sector. We have to navigate this quadrant safely. I recommend immediate enhancements.
Unfortunately, I think this is a not now.
The crew regrets your decision, Captain.
I can't surrender. We're about to lose.
What are your orders, Captain?
We're about to freaking lose. Right?
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
No kidding.
Moving to defend. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Moving to defend the starboard side, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Moving to defend the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Moving to defend the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability shields down, Captain. Moving to attack the port side. Ability ready, Captain. Hull damage critical, Captain.
What do you want me to do about it, man?
Shields down, Captain. We've lost a subsystem, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields down, Captain.
Victory. Everything is damaged. I say Bassard collectors because we're freaking doomed. The hull ruptured and the ship was destroyed. I think that's a good place to stop. So, next sector.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. Sustained Kazon aggression has brought the crew to its lowest stability index recorded since our initial displacement to the Delta Quadrant. Such a collective mental state represents a profound security liability, especially with the persistent threat from Cullen and Seska. The captain notes the necessity of a break, a proposition I find logically unsound. The hostile intentions of the Kazon Nistrum do not adhere to Voyager's duty roster. The sheer impracticality of human emotional response, though a predictable factor, remains a persistent challenge to maintaining optimal efficiency. Immediate intervention by the captain is required to restore unity and function.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. It's been red alert 24/7. The Kazon attacks haven't let up, not for weeks now. Everyone's walking on eggshells. That no mess hall brawl record, yeah, that's history. Today, 2 ensigns nearly started a full-blown riot, all because one of them was chewing too loud. At least it's not because of the Talaxian cuisine. Morale is scraping rock bottom, worse than when we first realized we were stuck in the middle of nowhere. I bet Cullen and Seska are having a blast laughing at our misery. And misery is putting it mildly. If the scuttlebutt's accurate, the crew's patience is wearing thin. Me? I'm fed up too, but I'm sticking with the captain. She's not bad at all, although her coffee intake has become exemplary.
Let's see if this is at all salvageable. Captain, there's a growing movement aboard Voyager. 35 crew members threatening to leave. They're frightened and they're losing hope. Any suggestions, Commander? We need to focus on lifting their spirits. Make this ship feel more like home again. Give them some distraction. I'm afraid there's more to consider. Security reports show a resurgence of Kazon activity. We should anticipate another attack, and soon. I'll see what can be done, Commander, but I make no promises. Homesickness settles in deeper with every light year we cross, so we edge closer to the Alpha Quadrant. Endless distance between us weighs heavily on the crew's spirit. Their longing grow quiet but restless, and relentless. Another strain tests not just their morale, but our resolve to persevere. I need to activate stellar cartography, and it's currently damaged. Well, maybe this is fuel? No, but it's uranium. The phaser and navigational array. See, this says I already have typed in navigational deflector, and I did. Okay, well, let's send a shuttle to drill and retrieve resources from under the ice, shall we? Got our resources. Captain? With the crew feeling so exhausted from all the recent attacks, I was thinking a promotion would give the crew something to celebrate.
to lighten the mood. You know, my mood.
So how do we want to let him down? So 1, 2, or 3, or 4. 2? Alright, let's do it.
I'll consider it. Go and help Neelix in the meantime. Someone needs to test this new Greco Grass Surprise. Greco Grass Surprise. Understood, Captain. I'll just go update my will and testament first.
In 2 turns, yes, if he did get experience, in 2 turns, I'll be able to see where the fuel is. In the meantime, turn the air shuttle bay on. Right, I don't have any work teams. There's fuel. Why was that turned off? We had fuel the whole time. I'm very confused. Let's have someone repair the hull. Captain, I must inform you that our shields and weapons systems are inadequate for the threats present in this sector. If we are to navigate the quadrant safely, we have to navigate the I recommend immediate enhancements. Build a new combat room to prepare for future encounters. Cartography is now active. Let's build a shield generator because holy crap. Well, we also have the stuff we need to repair that we already have, but like this right here. Our hull is at 17. Stumbled across a seemingly abandoned space station. Scans indicate the station is a fully automated agricultural facility with vast hydroponics bays and livestock pens. Hydroponics bay, level 1. Sorry, level 2. And large hydroponics bay, level 1. Okay. Quickly explore or thoroughly explore? What do you think? Food and duranium. Yeah, the duranium for sure. Alright. Okay, we've topped off our food, and we've got lots of duranium. Yeah. Okay. Stellar cartography is now online. We need to stop. It's way past time I need to be done. Well, this is a repair station. I might trade you my shuttle. I might trade you everything we have. We may need to look at that next. But first, let's save. And we're going to stop for tonight. So thanks so much for watching. It was fun, Noel. This is, again, usually where everything falls apart. Yep. All right. Well, good night, Noel.